Some people don't feel stressed, they just feel tired, their skin changes, they smell different, their baby cries more, and no one ever told them this is stress. Stress doesn't always show us anxiety or panic. Sometimes the body cries instead. By the end of this video, you will understand how stress hides in the body, in adults, in parents, and even in babies, and how to listen before the body starts screaming for help. I'm Dr. Hade, a GP, a mother, and someone who has seen, both professionally and personally, how we often misunderstand stress. This video isn't about fear, it's about understanding. Because when you understand your body, you stop blaming yourself and you become better equipped to look after your body. Stress is a biological survival response. It is the body's reaction to feeling threatened, overwhelmed, or unable to cope with challenges. It can be helpful in small doses, but damaging when persistent. Your nervous system doesn't understand emails, bills, expectations, and heavy demands. It only understands one question: am I safe? So what does it do? It activates the fight or flight response, which then triggers the release of adrenaline and cortisol for rapid energy and alertness. When stress is short term, the body recovers. When stress becomes constant, the body adapts. And adaptation comes with symptoms. Here are some early signs of chronic stress that should not be ignored. Fatigue. Chronic tiredness is one of the most ignored signs of stress, and this is different from laziness or a lack of motivation. This is due to a nervous system that never gets to rest. Body odor changes. Stress sweat is different from normal sweat. Because it comes from different glands, it smells stronger, and many people feel embarrassed without even realizing their body is signaling overload. Stress also affects digestion early on. It could present with bloating, nausea, constipation, cravings, and this is the gut responding to stress. Skin and hair changes could also occur. Acne could flare up, eczema could get worse, and your hair could shed. The body always chooses survival over appearance, and recognizing this subtle shift early on helps manage stress before it escalates into more serious issues. But stress doesn't stop with adults. It affects the little ones too. Babies don't self-regulate, they borrow regulation from adults. And the stressed environment doesn't create bad babies, it creates overwhelmed nervous systems. Babies may cry more, have feeding difficulties, and sleep disruption. And this isn't your baby trying to manipulate you, it's their way of communication. For older kids, they may show signs of aggression and regression, withdrawal, and tummy aches or headaches. Behavior to them is often the language of stress, and the child acting out is often asking for safety and not discipline. The problem begins when stress doesn't switch off or becomes excessive. This is chronic stress, which can severely impact your physical health and contributes to conditions like high blood pressure, heart attack, a heart disease, or even a stroke. Also, obesity, a weakened immune system, poor sleep, headaches, muscle tension and pain, and even causing fertility issues in some cases. As a doctor, I see many symptoms that present on the surface as being just physical. But on further engaging with the patient, I then find an underlying stressor and realize the illness was stress-driven. This doesn't mean stress causes everything, but it makes the body more vulnerable. Chronic stress also results in mental health conditions like anxiety disorder, depression, difficulty concentrating, struggling to make decisions, and being forgetful. Emotionally, chronic stress makes you irritable, impatient, and disconnected, even from the people you love. So, if you notice any of these physical symptoms in yourself or your child, you still need to get it checked by your doctor and let them decide if it's only due to stress and nothing more serious. This is not to scare you, it is to empower you and to remind you that your symptoms make sense. Now, let's talk about some effective ways to deal with stress. First, move your body daily. Stay active, and you do not have to attend the gym for this if it is not convenient for you. Simple exercises like brisk walking for about 30 minutes on most days has been shown to be highly effective. Exercise won't make the stress disappear, but it can help you clear your thoughts and let you deal with the problems more calmly. Also, exercise will help to prevent and manage some chronic diseases that can be linked to stress, like high blood pressure. So it's a win-win situation. Secondly, you need to avoid unhealthy habits. Not the time to turn to sugar, fizzy drinks, alcohol, smoking, or caffeine. Because whilst this may provide temporary relief, they create a long list of new long-term health problems for you. Balanced eating encourages the body's intake of the amino acid tryptophan needed for serotonin production, which helps to counteract the effects of raised cortisol levels in your body. Thirdly, develop a plan for simple resets when you're feeling overwhelmed. And this can include having 5 minutes of quiet still, deep breathing exercises, reducing your sources of stimulation as much as possible, and asking for help without apology. 4. Learn to create boundaries. Not every demand deserves an immediate response, and not every burden is yours to carry. Learn to say no. 5. Have some me time. Make time for your hobbies, things that you really enjoy. This helps to reset and de-stress. 6. Connect with people. Develop a good support network. Remember, no man is an island. 7. Help others. Evidence shows that people who help others through activities such as community work and volunteering often become resilient themselves. 8. Visualize the positive. Stay positive when you're stressed. Most of us tend to picture the worst case scenario, which can worsen our negative feelings, and also, this doesn't usually happen. And finally, learn to care for your soul. Practice mindfulness, reflection, quiet time, and prayers, releasing burdens you were never meant to carry alone. For parents, regulation before correction. A calm adult nervous system is the most powerful parenting tool. Stress will always be a part of life, but a troubled soul doesn't have to be. Learn to recognize the stress that helps you and let go of the stress that harms your body. If this video has helped you understand yourself or your child a little bit more, please like, subscribe, and share this video. And let me know in the comment section what is causing you the most stress right now. Thank you for watching.